R&B group Jagged Edge sang "Meet Me at the Altar" in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. What makes us say "I do" and then say "I don't"? A wedding is a sprint, but a marriage is a marathon. Let's have this marathon conversation. Ready for my wife. What a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. I'm mic'd up. Let's mix it up. Good people. Hope you're having a great day in a great way. Listen, I need you to do this. Please hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the subscribe button. I'm welcoming you in. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to have a courageous conversation. Hit the thumbs up button, family. Yes, hit the thumbs up button. Then also hit the subscribe button. We're going to have a courageous conversation. We're talking today from the subject, ready for my wife. What a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. Yeah. Come on, family, type kingdom man. Type kingdom woman. Yeah. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Let's jump all the way in. Y'all, hey, we mic'd up. We're going to mix it up. For sure, for sure. First and foremost, what does a kingdom man look for in a kingdom woman? A kingdom woman is focused. Yeah, that's what he looks for. Looking for a kingdom woman who is focused. Family, type focus. Type focus. Here's the thing. Since she's focused, she's not attention seeking. Uh-oh. Y'all don't like me already. Since she's focused, she's not attention seeking. Here's the thing. She doesn't need every man's attention to feel like she's valuable. Yeah. I was at a comedy show not too long ago, some time ago, last year. Chris Rock was a special guest. And he said, these days, people are addicted to attention. America's greatest addiction, he said, is not drugs, alcohol. He said it's not gambling. He said what it is, it's attention. And it's attention so much so that people will trade respect for attention. Are you hearing me? They'll trade self-love for likes. Kingdom man's looking for a kingdom woman who's focused. She's not attention seeking. She doesn't need every man's attention to feel like she's something special, like she's someone special, like she's valuable. Well, I'm dressing for myself. You know it's provocative. Mm-hmm. And here it is. Your man knows it's provocative. Yeah. You know what it is. And you know why you're doing it. Gotta ask this question. Is the attention I'm seeking communicating that I'm everything but a wife? Was wife someone who is wisely inspired, faithfully empowered? If you don't have my book, I wrote a book called Wife, Wisely Inspired, Faithfully Empowered, about becoming the right one for the right one. It's not so much about what women need to do to become a wife. It's about also how men need to mature, what we need to do to develop, to find the wife who God has brought into our life. Family, listen, whenever you see me in this apparel, now you know, when I have on my Eagles apparel, is on. When I have my Eagles apparel on, is on. We got class tonight. Want to jump in our class, in our session tonight? Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed, be a part of our private group coaching, training sessions, what it is that we do to soar into greater success and purpose. Soar with us, spread your wings to win. A kingdom woman's intention is not attention. What is her intention? Her intention is focus. Her intention is connection. Kingdom woman's intention is not attention, it's focus and connection. And we're living in this social media world where it's all about likes and not love. Where it's all about being as provocative as you can possibly be to attract attention. Yeah. But no, you're a wife who can improve a man's life. You're a wife who will improve your purpose partner's life. You're a wife who will improve your husband's life. Wisely inspired, faithfully empowered. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you need to realize and recognize. A man can leave you while he's with you. Help me, somebody. A man can leave you even while he's with you. For a myriad of reasons. One particularly is in the level of communication or lack thereof, or communication that is condescending, communication that is demeaning, communication that emasculates him. Or being so enamored with everybody else to where you got to get everybody else's attention. You got to get every man's attention. But you don't have intention to maintain your connection. Man is just as important as you are. You're just as important as a man is. There's no you without me. There's no me without you. It's not about I, it's about us. Not about me, it's about we. And here's the thing. Society has taught you about how to attract a man, but not how to keep a man. Family, we're having courageous conversation. This is not a conversation to beat anybody up. This is a conversation to build everybody up. Society taught you more about how to attract a man, rather than how to keep a man. Because oftentimes the misnomer is this: you think that is more about your body. No, baby, it's about your mentality. About your mentality. Your body can attract him. Your mentality, your attitude, your personality. Your mentality and your personality will keep him. Pretty face plus an ugly attitude makes you a pretty ugly person. The body attracts, but does the personality repel? And I need you to know this. Come on, family, type favor. Every queen, type favor. Type favor. Type favor. Queen, you are not the prize. Yeah, get that out of get that out of your vocabulary. Get that out of your vernacular. Your language takes you to a particular level. Change what you say about you. You are not the prize. Well, who the prize then? Got your hands all on your hip, 3 snaps in a neck roll, a hair flip, a high five. No, you are not the prize. You are the favor. That's what you are. You are the favor. You are not the prize that can be bought or sold. You are not the prize that can be taken or given back. You are not the prize that can get a refund. You are not the prize, you are the favor. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth a prize from the Lord. No, obtaineth favor. Prize you can put a price on. Favor is priceless. Come on. You are the favor that makes a man's life greater. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Highest ruby, I believe, was estimated to be about $57.5 million. And Scripture says your price is far above that. You are not the prize, you are the favor. So if a woman is not the prize, but the favor, then what is the man? I'm so glad you asked. The man is the priest. The man is the protector. The man is the provider. And hear me, when you have favor, you can do all that on a greater level. When you have favor, you can do all that on a level that's greater. Favor provides a grace. Favor puts you in a different place. Favor puts you in a different space. Favor provides a grace with an ease in the midst of what people would deem to be hard work. Favor has a grace that brings about growth, that brings about, here it is, sweatless victories, head swimming victories. Come on, family, type victory, victory. Every time I turn around, he's making a way. Every time I turn around, he's blessing me on this level. He's blessing me from the left. He's blessing me from the right. He's blessing me in front. Blessing me from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Because I got favor and nothing less. I got favor. Yeah, I got a queen of favor who brings out the best and the blessed in me. Yeah, that's what it's about. Family, if you're just tuning in, we chopping it up. We cranking it up. We going all the way up. Talking about ready for my wife. What a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. And here it is. A prize is transactional, but favor is accountable and transformational. Yeah, people always want to ask me. 2 things people always want to ask me for some odd reason. How old am I? Yeah, I'm older than Michael B. Jordan, younger than Michael Jordan. Older than Jaden Smith, younger than Will Smith. But then secondly, they always ask me, when you get married? Here's the thing. They ask me as if I'm unemployed looking for a job. A lot of people always want to rush you into what in many cases they don't even enjoy being in. Yeah. You don't solely just marry for love, you marry for purpose. Purpose is the main ingredient. It's a whole bunch of folk that you love, or it's a few folks that you love that you sure enough wouldn't marry. Is this thing on? I need some help up in here. Yeah, you're not with the ex no more. You love him. Bruh, you're not with the ex no more. You love her. but you wouldn't marry her. Love is the thread, purpose is the glue. It's the gorilla glue. And here's the thing, some of us have been gorilla glued to the wrong person. And you realize this, you understand this, whether you're single, whether you're separated, whether you're single, whether you're dating, whether you're waiting, whether you're divorced, or whatever course you find yourself in life. Some of us have gotten to this particular place where it says, I'm ready. It's better for me to wait long than to marry wrong. I can't get no help in here. Somebody talk to me. It's better to wait long than to marry wrong. Because you can't keep taking your heart through it. Because here's the thing. Sometimes your heart will take you where your mind can't keep you. Well, just follow your heart. Worst advice you could ever receive. Yeah. Worst advice you could ever receive. Simply because Scripture says, the heart is desperately wicked and deceitful above all, who could know it? My heart can take me where my mind can't keep me. I can't trust my heart. Your heart will go all the way to the place to say, listen, you want this one particular day, you want this another day. The vicissitudinous situations, the trials of life got you on a roller coaster. Yeah. Better to wait on God's timing rather than people's timing. People will rush you into something that you're praying to get out of. Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all don't want to hear me today. Yeah. People will rush you into something that you praying to God. You fasting and you praying. Lord, help me get up out of here. Family, I need you to thumbs up this live. Thumbs up this live. This is a channel for change. This is a channel that creates change. This is a channel that breaks chains. Right here. Shout out to all the members who are in the chat. Yes, the members. I'm talking about those who are making this conversation colorful. It's a colorful conversation. They have these particular badges that you can get as well. Love seeing your badges in the chat. If you're not a member, go ahead and get one. You can tap the join button on this YouTube channel and you can become a member. VIP, royalty, OQP. Those are 3 tiers that we have. Members only discounts is what we have. Exclusive information, behind the scenes content and footage, things that I do not share right here, and things that I do not share on my social media page. Membership has its privileges. Tap the join button. Join our community of glowing and growing quality people. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, make sure that you join our Eagles community. We got an amazing session tonight, session of progression, Eagles, and empowered, authentically gifted leaders envisioning success. Soar with us. Take flight with us. Right? Success has a process. Let me show you how to engage in that and then get the results that you want. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. As I said before, my dear sister from another mister, Queen, quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. Divas, divinely inspired, victorious, anointed sisters, divinely inspired, victorious, accomplished sisters. You are not the prize, you are the favor. A prize is transactional, but favor is accountable and transformational. How many transactional relationships do we have today? Give me a bag. Give me a booth and a bottle. Fly me to Bali. Prize is transactional. Favor is accountable and transformational. Here's the thing you got to realize is people are not a prize. People have a purpose. You cannot expect a purpose partner if you have not first partnered with your purpose. I don't want a prize. I want favor that makes me greater. Ladies, you are the favor that makes your husband's life greater. And that's why Kingdom Woman is focused. Here's the thing. She's focused because she knows that her focus brings another level of favor. Yeah, she's focused because favor's on her life. And here's the thing. She has an air of destiny, not of arrogance. She has an air of destiny on her life. She's willing to meet the moment with the focus because she lives confidently in her calling. You got to know your calling outside of the call that you're getting on your phone. In this season beyond just trying to answer some calls, stop leaving God on red. Stop hitting deny. Start accepting the call of God on your life. Listen, I know it doesn't feel good, but it's working out for your good. I know it doesn't feel easy, but hear me, your life is going to be harder if you don't answer the call that is intended to make you greater. It doesn't feel like something that you want to do. Doesn't feel like something that you want to fulfill, but hear me, you will never feel and be fulfilled until you walk in the calling of God on your life. Hear me, I believe a lot of people, whether men or women, are not confident. Why are they not confident? Because they don't understand the enormity. They don't understand, and they have not grasped the level of what it takes to exercise the calling that is on their life. And hear me, when you know what your calling is, it now gives you focus. Come on, family, type focus. Type focus. Type focus. I got a special message in the midst of this special message that I want you to focus on. Stick and stay. More is on the way. More breakthroughs on the other side of this break. After these messages, I'll be right. Are you an author or aspiring author interested in building your book? Do you want to develop as a speaker and communicator? Listen, check out my array of solutions and systems like my bestseller book blueprint and successful speaker strategies. Explore my tailor-made programs designed to nurture your purpose and grow your greatness in order to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. Visit us today at theeaglesacademy.com/store so you can soar. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Be sure to heed to those resources that you heard. Let's get back to the word. Talking about ready for my wife. What a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. He's looking for a level of focus. Your intention is not attention. Your intention is focus and connection. And that is, you know the calling of God on your life, but you also exercise in that. When you're thinking about focus, do you know why the jockey puts blinders on the horse? Why does the jockey in the Kentucky Derby, whatever it is that you watch, any horse race, why does the jockey have blinders on the horse? Of course, the horse doesn't have blinders on the side of his head. The horse is going to run all over the place. It gives the horse focus. The horse will never run in a straight line. And hear me, you're never going to press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling. That's the prize. Yeah, not a person, but the promise. Who am I talking to? A person, not the prize. The promise of God on your life is the prize. You're not going to run in a straight line. You're never going to press toward the mark for the prize. If you're looking all over here, you're looking to the north, the south, the east, and the west. You're looking for the left, the right. You're looking behind you. Definitely ain't getting there. But it is looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. I got to have the blinders on. My blinders are my focus. Yeah, I can't kick it with y'all. I can't go out to eat with y'all right now. I can't go to the soiree. I can't parlay and go to party. I can't go to the club and turn up. I'm right here. Can't go to the mall and tear it up. I'm right here. I'm saving my money. I'm right here. I'm balancing my budget. I'm right here. I'm writing my book. I'm right here. I'm studying for my project. I'm right here. I'm trying to ace my exam. I'm right here. I'm present in my promise. I'm present in my purpose. Come on, family, type purpose. A kingdom woman, she's aware of her calling. She knows her calling. She's aware of her calling and she's focused. She understands that she's too unique to compete. She's too rare to compare. A man is witnessing that. A man is recognizing that. A man is observing that. Yeah, he see you fine, but what else? Yeah, he see you dressed, but what are you doing to address your future? What are you doing to address your traumas? What are you doing to address your hurts and your pains? What are you doing to address the pain points? What are you doing to address your purpose? What are you doing to address the mess that in many cases need to be cleaned up, needs to be rectified in your life? Man wants to know, does a kingdom woman know her calling? Is she focused? Has she imbibed the fact that she's too unique to compete? She's too rare to compare. Her royalty demands loyalty. She's not focused on competition. She's focused on collaboration. She's building her queendom in the kingdom of God. Because here it is, being focused means I'm being prudent. And guess what? When you're prudent, when you're prudent, you're now prudent. When you're prudent, you're now purposeful. This is not easier said than done. This is done, and it becomes easier when you do what it is that you said. Let me say that again. Let me say it twice because it's also nice. This is not something easier said than done. This is done, and it becomes easier when you do what it is that you said. Life is simpler when you follow principles. Prudence speaks to preparedness. Well, Lord bless me with a husband. Lord bless me with a spouse. But what are you doing to prepare? My dear sister from another mister, my brother who wants a woman who's going to be focused. You want her to be focused, but you attention seeking. You want him to be focused, but you're attention seeking. You're not focused on your focus. Nothing is worse than being unprepared for an opportunity that you're set to squander. Why? Because here's the thing. When you're not prepared for it, the blessing literally becomes a curse. Simply because you're not prepared to handle what it is that you've been praying to receive. Our prayer has been, Lord, bless me with a husband. Lord, bless me with a wife. Versus, Lord, prepare me so that I can handle the mantle of the marriage. Why? Because marriage is a ministry. Marriage is a merger. Marriage is also a mirror. And when you look through the mirror, not only will you see the beauty, you're going to see the ugly too. And sometimes it shows up in a greater way because you didn't see certain blind spots. You had certain blind spots that you didn't see when you were in your singleness. And now it's unveiled. What you didn't fix in your singleness will now show up in your togetherness. Do you hear what I'm saying? Are you understanding me? Come on, family, type fix it, fix it, fix it. Fix your attitude, fix your personality, fix your mindset, fix your life, fix your focus. Focus on your focus. However I am in my singleness will show up in my togetherness. What you don't fix in your singleness will rear its ugly head in your togetherness. What is it to have a kingdom man? but you can't keep up with him intellectually. Can't keep up with him spiritually or socially or emotionally. I'm not talking about, can you take care of him in the bedroom? BL. I'm talking about, can you empower him in the boardroom? Society places such an emphasis on your body, but not your mentality. Can you compliment him in the boardroom? Can you cover him in prayer? Can you trust each other enough to be productive together? Why is that? Because an unprepared person always going to have some excuses. An unprepared person is always going to find a problem for a solution. But here's what I believe. I believe this is the time out for having excuses. This is the time now for executing. Come on, family, type no more excuses. No more excuses. Take all the excuses off the table. Yeah, take all excuses off the table. Bring all the answers as to why it will work. What are you doing to be focused on your focus? You know God called you to do something. You know God called you to write that book. Well, I'm going to write the book when I get married. Here's the thing. Maybe God wants you to write the book in your singleness right now, in the place of where it is that you are in your process, to where the person that he wants you to marry is going to read that book. So that here it is, he knows now how to dwell according to knowledge. Maybe my dear brother from another mother. You keep saying, well, I'm gonna start the business when I get my wife. Maybe God wants you to start it now, because the woman that he wants you to be with, the woman who's going to be the wife in your life, is going to give you insight, information, instruction, inspiration, and wisdom on how to improve the business, because that's going to be your fiance, and not just your fiance, that's going to be your wife for life. And here's the thing, as you start it now, it's not going to be such an uphill climb. But here's what y'all going to be able to do. You're going to be able to soar on wings as an eagle. Come on, family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. No more excuses. No more excuses. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. No more excuses as to why you haven't joined the Eagles community. Yeah, Eagles, empowered, authentically gifted leaders envisioning success. Our community is your launching pad. We go further and farther than where it is that we do here. And where it is that we go here. Sharpening your mindset, your skill set, your tool set, so that you can be an asset in any particular environment. Healing your heart set, finding serenity and strengthening your soul set. Giving you the particular keys so that you can board the flight to your destiny and soar to another dimension, another level. Join us. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Gotta be in a place of preparation, because I'm preparing for my purpose partner. Lack of prudence means unpreparedness. Focus speaks to prudence. Focus speaks to preparedness. I need preparedness, and I need to be prudent. A lack of prudence means a lack in overall excellence. A lack of prudence means a lack of success in my particular purpose. Why? Because I'm allowing everything to distract me. And generally what distracts destructs. I'm trying to instruct you right here. What distracts can destruct. It can destroy. It can make everything deleterious versus develop. I remember my basketball coach would say this. He would say excellence and nothing at all. That's what prudence means. Prudence means excellence and nothing at all. Prudence means wisdom. Prudence means a forethought. Prudence means I'm able to see more and before. It is shown in self-control. Prudence is shown in maturational development. Prudence is self-motivated. I ain't got to push your buttons. I don't have to necessarily try to motivate you. It is self-motivated. I have a level of where it is that I'm willing to improve. Beyond your dress, what are you doing to press toward the mark for the prize, the high calling? Beyond your skirt and your shirt, what are you doing to strengthen your soul? Beyond your heels, what are you doing to look to the hills from where your help comes? For your help comes from the Lord. That kingdom-minded man who's ready for his wife, ready to marry, wants to know, do I have a woman who's focused? Wants to know, do I have a woman who's not just so spendthrifty, but she's prudent, she's frugal? Right? That's what he's looking for. He's looking for that type of woman who's developing her character, cleaning up her credit, not just focusing on clout. Why is he looking for that? Because here's the thing. He's looking for what he is. Woo! We got so many people who got a laundry list of what they want in a partner. But when they write down what it is that they can provide to their partner, the list is a lot shorter than what it is that they want. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Come on, family. I'm giving you some homework right here. Yeah. I'm giving you some homework right here. This is what I want you to do. I want you to write down everything that you want, and I'm sure you probably already have. But if you have not, write down what you want in a spouse. What do you want in your purpose partner? And then I want you to write down, what is it that you provide? What will you provide? What can you provide to that spouse or that purpose partner? And I want you to see if your list of what you can provide is greater than the list of what you expect. Because here's the thing, many of us make more withdrawals than we do deposits. We come to the table with an appetite. But what are you going to cook up? My brother, my sister, my brother from another mother, my sister from another mister. Because here's the thing, if you can't provide as much, if not more, you generally become a liability versus an asset. Simply because now you become a taker rather than a giver. You become a person who always makes more withdrawals than deposits. And here's the thing, you continue to make more withdrawals than deposits, I guarantee you the relationship is going to go bankrupt. Simply because you're not ready. Many of us are ready for the wedding, but are you really ready for the marriage? A wedding is a sprint, but a marriage is a marathon. And for many of us, we don't even have the lung capacity. Here it is, we don't have the love capacity. We have not built up our love capacity. And so when things get hard, you're a runner, you're a track star. Because it's easy to say I do. But what do you do when you want to say I don't? Wedding is a sprint. Marriage is a marathon. And when I'm in my preparation, now I'm developing myself as a long distance runner. I'm preparing myself, so I can run with my spouse versus run from my spouse. I could run on and see what the end is going to be with you. I can walk by faith with you. I built up my endurance not to endure hardship, not to endure abuse. Hello? Not to endure narcissism and gaslighting. I'm not talking about that. Not to endure somebody who's just going to talk to you any old type of way and verbalize all types of negativity and vitriolic anger towards you. Taking verbal jabs. Not talking about verbal abuse at all. I'm talking about you being of use to each other. When storms come, when winds blow, when rains descend, can you stand the rain? When there are disagreements that ensue, are you willing to not be disagreeable? Simply because you're a woman of focus. You're tuning out all the distractions. Well, that man ain't doing this, that man ain't doing that. And you're getting that from your girlfriends who don't want you to have. Yeah, they don't want you to have a healthy relationship. Simply because they don't have one. So guess what? They'll talk you out of a man and try to get your man. Woo! Mm-hmm. Girlfriend's trying to put guerrilla warfare into your mind. Mental snipers playing on your emotions, gaslighting you to leave you on E. No empathy, just making you feel empty. That level of focus, hear me, it comes with discernment. Man is looking for a woman. Man who's preparing to be a husband is looking for a woman with wife qualities who has a level of focus. She don't just start something and she quits. Simply because she just specifically lives by her feelings. She only does what she wants to do. She only does what she's going to do simply because when she feels like doing it. Or simply because she feels like doing it. And if she don't feel like it, it don't get done. No. She's got discernment. She's got prudence. She's in a place of preparedness. She's in a place of prayer. She's beyond even self-motivated. She's got self-determination. She understands this, that proper planning prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So she's not trying to be no people pleaser. She's thinking more and before. Because she understands this, that to a certain degree, she's got leadership qualities. And the best leader that you can be is it is how you lead you. How do I lead me in what I say? How do I lead me in how I think? How do I lead me in what I execute? How do I lead me when I don't feel like doing something? I understand that the greatest blessing comes from doing what it is that I don't feel like doing. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm a God pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm a God chaser. I'm focused on pleasing God, not people. I'm not focused on trying to fit in when I was created to stand out. I'm not focused on trying to be the it girl. Not focused on trying to be popular. Focus on being powerful. Because I've honed in on the level of my focus. And hear me. Your focus is through the prism of your purpose. Well, Lord, I want a purpose partner. What are you doing with your purpose? How have you partnered with your purpose? Have you partnered with your purpose? And then if you partner with your purpose, what is the example of what it is that you can show? How you have lived, what you have done, what you are pursuing. Not what you about to do, getting ready to do. What are you doing? What have you done? As a mother, as a scholar, as a sister, as a community engager, as a minister, as a nurse, as a doctor, as a lawyer, as a teacher. This is what it is. Family, type focus on your focus. Yeah, type that. Focus on your focus. Problem is you focus on everybody else's focus. You focused on what everybody else is saying, what else everybody else is doing, what he say or what she say. I want you to focus on your focus. Listen, notice I didn't say focus on a man. Focus on your plan. Because here's the thing, in your plan is preparedness. In your plan is preparation. In your plan is even demonstration of the purpose of what it is that you have focused on so much. I'm focusing on him and his purpose for my life. And here's the beautiful thing. When you take care of God's business, he'll always take care of yours. Yeah, ain't too late for you. It's going to get greater later. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard what God has prepared for you. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. The husband waiting for you. But could it be, maybe he can't show up until you go up? Could it be, maybe he can't show up until you grow up? My dear brother from another mother. Could it be that maybe the spouse that you're praying to be in your house, maybe the wife that you want to improve your life, can't show up until you go up? She can't show up until you grow up. Why? Because when I was a child, I spake as a child, understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. That's the growth of what it is that takes me to the place to be ready. Yeah. Come on, family, type ready. Ready. Want to be ready. Don't want to miss the opportunity. Don't want to miss the person simply because I'm out of purpose. Simply because purpose has a particular path. If I'm not on the path, family, do the math to be on the path. One plus one will not equal 10. Get the equation right. Got to do the math to be on the right path. Why? Because purpose has a particular path. I don't want to be off the path and I miss purpose partner. They got to ask for me. I want to be ready. Being ready says, I'm willing to do what most won't do to get what most won't have. I'm willing to become what most will never be in order to gain what many will never see. Are you hearing me? if I become, the right one will come. Yeah. Movie The Field of Dreams, played by Kevin Costner. He said, if you build it. Yeah, one of the shining quotes in that film. I never saw the film, but I know the quote. Not a movie guy. But if you build it, they will come. What have you not built yet? You can't be mad about the results you didn't get for the work that you didn't put in. What are you hesitating on building? What are you procrastinating on building? Show up for you. I guarantee you, they'll show up for you too. Family, it's a great place to sow into this word that you've heard. Seed time and harvest. That's what it's about. Seed time and harvest. The day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. That seed has to germinate. That seed has to be watered and developed in the soil where nobody can see. Its roots are running deep so that it can grow above ground, but it's growing below ground more so than it is above ground. Above ground is the fruit, below ground is the root. And God wants you to remain rooted so that your fruit will remain. God wants you to be rooted so that your fruit will remain. Won't be rotten. Won't do something permanent and temporary situation to where the root isn't so deep. And now the relationship is not able to reap a harvest. But I believe this is your harvest time. I believe this is your harvest season. I believe God is preparing you for who he's prepared for you. I need it. Come on, that you just missed your shout. God is preparing you for who he's prepared for you. I want you to sow into what he's prepared for you. I want you to sow into who he has prepared for you. It's the what and it's the who. This is your what and who season. What he's prepared is going to show up. Who he's prepared is going to show up. I want you to sow that seed, super chat, super sticker. We've been having a super conversation. It's not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. You can sow as a super chat, as a super sticker. You can sow via Cash App, $access identity. You can sow. Yes, you can. You can sow via PayPal, via Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. Super chat, super sticker. EddieConnorJr at Gmail for Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, $access identity. And I'm believing God's going to do 30, 60, 100 fold in your life. That here's the thing, what you plant on that level is not going to be what you receive on that level. When God gets a hold of it, he multiplies it. As you are sowing into good ground, it's going to be multiplied. What you planted on that level, get ready to receive on a greater level. So yes. So electronically again, you can sow via super chat, super sticker. Links are in the chat. Links are in the description. Join my faith with yours, that God does exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or even think. Family, thank you for sowing even now. I appreciate you. Thank you for sowing electronically as well as super chat, super sticker. Hit the thumbs up button on this live. This has been a live. Yeah, it's been an explosion of inspiration, explosion of information, explosion of revelation, explosion of inspiration and revelation. It's a live that's changing lives. Live that is transforming lives. If you don't have any of my books, I've got 16 of them out there. 2 particular that I know will be advantageous for you. Well, matter of fact, all of them are going to be advantageous for you, but I'll highlight 2. The Mask of Masculinity, how men can reclaim their identity, lead in love with vulnerability. But also how women can create a safe space and place for men to be vulnerable. Another book, Wife, Wisely Inspired, Faithfully Empowered. Not just a book for women, but also what our men can do to prepare for the wife. Since we keep hearing, since I have said, and in many cases, many women have said, and I'm trying to answer the question, are we preparing women for unprepared men? God's doing something in men. Yeah. God's developing men for queens like you. He's developing kings for queens like you. Come on, family, drop some crowns. The only time I want you to drop your crown is in this chat. Yeah, put a crown in the chat. If you know that God is connecting kings and queens for such a time as this. Family, if you're not a part of our YouTube channel, tap the join button. Become a member with this VIP, royalty, OQP, unlock, membership, content, member-only discounts. Go ahead and get it. Join our glowing and growing community of quality people. If you're not a member of my Eagles community, hey, listen, you know when I got my apparel on. When I got my apparel on, it's all the way on. When I have it on, it's on. We are on tonight. Right after this session, we are going into our Eagles community to really have an amazing teaching tonight. Transformative teaching. Be a part of my private group coaching. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Soar with us. Soar with us. Soar into more. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Family, did you get anything from this? Did this empower you in any type of way? Let me know. I hope this was a blessing to you. Hope this was a blessing to you. We're not beating each other up because we need each other. Brothers need our sisters. Sisters need our brothers. We need each other. I need you to survive. So we're not beating each other up. We're building each other up. Family, in the mix. Out of time. But y'all know I'm not out of truth. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. We do that each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday. For In the Mix, right here on the YouTube side. So what I want you to do is I want you to hit the thumbs up button. Come on. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow my channel. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow my channel. Hit the thumbs up button. That helps the channel. Then also I want you to hit the subscribe button. I don't want you to be a ghost follower out there. Hit the subscribe button. And then also follow me on all the social sites at EddieConnorJr, EDDIE. Come on, put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, look no further. I'm the man for the job. Invite me to speak at your conference, your church, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Let's make some progression. Invite me. You say, well, how can I do that? Simply email me, info@EddieConnor.com. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. And I mean that. Family, it's been fun, but you know, brother, gotta run. But I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter. Peace and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring high. Let's soar beyond my YouTube channel. If you want something that goes beyond here, you're in for a treat. I have a private mentorship group where I coach, where I teach, and I provide live Q&A insight in our interactive breakout sessions. It's where I challenge you with innovative exercises to develop your skill set and I provide feedback to foster your growth. We break it all down to build you up in our private Zoom room as we focus on transformative topics with accountability partners who really desire to grow their greatness by soaring into success and greater purpose. Come on, soar to new heights with us in our Eagles Academy. Get your wings to win, and let's soar into more.